Welcome back to the Treasure Pit, ladies and gentlemen, where we're digging through mountains and mountains of indie games, usually on Steam, but not tonight. We're trying to find something fun to play.
And we did.
We did.
With our feet.
This game's called Angerfoot. Kicking down doors and kicking ass is what this game's all about.
You fight Muppets, gators.
You do, yeah, a bunch of alligators and Grover. Normally we play games that are on Steam, but tonight we decided this one's on itch.io. Very affordable game. I don't know that you're required to pay anything. I paid $2 for it.
I think you do have to pay a minimum, like $1 or $2, but...
I don't know, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Dude,
check out these walls.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. There's my Angerfoot.
There's
Right off the
your
bat,
foot.
I'm getting,
Oh man, this is 30 FPS?
what was that game? Miami Vice? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I'm getting, like, those vibes.
Actually, if Vinny brought it up, Hotline Miami?
Hotline Miami, that's what it is, yeah. Oh, you bastard. Whoa, he killed me, like, fast.
Look at him go, though.
Damn.
You fucking Fortnite dances on your body.
Yeah.
Every one of them do that.
Man, this is gonna be really hard to do without, like, an actual mouse pad. I was gonna try to flip him over so no one could see a face.
Me a face. Oh,
There he is.
what the fuck is that?
Oh, it's fucking Grover, dude.
It is! It's Grover from Sesame Street.
Do I run out? I guess I run out of ammo.
Well, you
don't
have
I?
to run out. Oh, there you go.
I knew there was gonna be. Damn, man, they're. Oh, I ran out of ammo.
Yeah, it's kind of... Oh, okay.
He's fucking getting it, dude.
Oh, he's
Look at him.
twerking. Get it!
Damn.
Do I... Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh,
on
yeah,
to the next-
Bayview Heights. We got a whole new area now.
Oh, dear God, okay.
Looks exactly the same as the last one.
Oh, mouse and keyboard. Why?
Are we just going and like
How
clearing
do I
out
kick?
trap
Oh.
houses?
That one just didn't fly out.
Could you imagine like you and all of your friends just like sitting in a row to poop next to each other?
Not only that, but facing each other.
How did y'all feel about the graphics in this one?
It was a goofy game full of you know, not really highly colorful lighting, but I mean
it's pretty vibrant, man.
it's vibrant for sure. Like it's mostly random assets and shit all over the floors, and
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of variety to any of the rooms that we were in. It's kind of I don't think it's procedurally generated, but
no, I may be wrong.
I don't know. The thing that really gave it appeal to me was the lighting.
Yeah.
I feel like because the assets and the textures and the models and everything are fairly basic.
Yeah.
But they did a really good job with the lighting. There's a lot of rooms that are really brightly cool lit and a lot of real dingy, kind of creepy rooms. And
Exactly. So some of them are like dance rooms, or some of them are just bathrooms and shit.
Yeah, it's a little weird. They did a good job making the houses that you're going through feel extremely grimy.
Yep, they did.
We fought 3 enemies. There's Crocodile in Letterman jacket with a nail bat.
Yeah.
There's Grover in a hoodie with a gun.
And a dog man.
Dog also in hoodie with a better gun.
I also know that there is an enemy you fight later with a middle finger for a head. I'm not kidding. I'm really
that.
not kidding.
How long did we play this? Like half an hour?
If
Was
that.
it even that long? We got through 5 levels, I think.
Yep.
Before we felt like we pretty much had the gist of the game.
I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. What score are we gonna give looks then in graphics?
I mean, I don't think this was meant to be high def or anything. So
No.
for what they're going for, 4?
Yeah.
I'd say. I mean, really?
I'd give it a 4 for sure. It definitely had we talked about it a little bit earlier, but had a kind of like a Hotline Miami vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, even though the assets kind of seem like they're probably, you know, mishmashed together, they'd managed to do it to where it has a coherent feel.
Yeah, it's a 4 for me too, dog.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the fact that none of those things really matter that much. You're mostly just bursting down doors and kicking and shooting shit. Like that's really it.
The controls were pretty standard first-person shooter. You use WASD to run, mouse to look, left click to shoot,
Yep.
and then just E to kick doors. So that's all the controls that we got. That's, you know, super basic first-person. If you play Minecraft, you'll probably feel right at home with this.
Yep.
It's very fast paced, which I liked a lot. That was kind of reminiscent of like the old Quake games, which I tend to like that a little more than some of the slower paced like Call of Duty, Halo type games. So
yeah, it's like when you get hit, there's a little bit of a shake to it, so you kind of have to work your way around that. It's a frantic time.
Yeah, it's very fast paced.
It's frantic and very controllable, at least in some senses.
It does feel very satisfying.
Yeah,
to kick stuff. So.
Exactly.
Yeah,
to kick and to shoot at the same time. I kind of wish there was like melee weapons too, or like give me another shoe.
Yeah, let's get some like cleats or something.
Yeah, man, like give us some Timberlands and like a foot or a cleat sticks through a character and you have to kick them off of you. Yeah, controls. Yeah,
I'm just gonna say 4. I like I said, I'm bad at FPS, so I can't say a lot about it.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's probably good.
I'll say 5 on them, just because they're pretty typical first-person shooter controls, and they felt, like Josh said, they felt satisfying, fast-paced, and very easy to control, in my opinion.
Yeah,
right, I'll just say 5. Then I'll agree with him because this isn't my thing.
I will also agree with them, even though I was using Josh's leg to play the game.
Yeah, I think that was part of our difficulty too, is that we're using a couch and human legs as mouse pads over here. So.
Exactly. Like, had we not been doing that, I feel like this would have been even crazier.
Yeah.
I'd love to see what would happen if I swapped to controller support, if this even offers it.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I wanted to mention that was kind of a bummer, is there's no controller support at all in this game. Controllers, as far as I can tell, a controller just does not work.
It'd be cool to see.
Which it's made in Unity, so I know how easy it is to add controller support, so that'd be really cool to see, wink wink, but...
Yeah.
Well, okay, so... What's... Tons of speakers, lots of rave music. We've got crocodiles with nail bats and shit like that running around.
We have great posters. Like, basically, this is Trap House, the video game.
This is a really big house, too, right off the bat. Like, what's
a trap house. People do drugs in here.
I need some plot.
You're in a trap house. That's your plot.
I was gonna say maybe you're pissed because they're playing the music too loud, but you got bracelets on, so surely you were there.
Yeah, you were already invited there. You already got backstage passes. You got...
Your blood's purple? That's sick. Yeah, usually we would talk about the story and dialogue here, but...
Story, 0 out of 5.
Yeah, you show up in a house and you kick crocodiles in the face.
Actually, 5 out of 5 now.
Good God. I did not like the music in this one bit.
No, I don't think any of us are into EDM, whatever subgenre of this is.
Dude, it's just 4 on the floor, just constant kick drums the whole time.
Yeah.
But if you're into that, then you probably fucking love this.
Yeah.
So,
well,
get
my
some
problem
melodies.
Is,
get some catchiness.
yeah, even if there is variation in the music, like I said, we played through 5 or 6 levels and we didn't hear any.
Yeah.
I did think it was kind of cool if there were like giant speakers in like every other room that you go to.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a neat little thing, and they're pulsing in time with the music or whatever. So it's obviously supposed to be like a very, integral part of the experience, and it definitely kind of provides. It lends itself well to the fast-paced nature of the game. I think it's just it got boring really fast to me.
Yeah,
The sound effects were really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sound effects, everything else, pretty solid.
Yeah, the screaming and the gunshots and the splatters and the door kicking down and all that stuff.
Make it as frantic as possible, and you've got the right idea.
It was pretty immersive.
So another part that was cool about it, even though I didn't really care for the music personally, I like that when you're idle, the music kind of like goes down a bit in volume and intensity, but as soon as you kick a door down, it goes back to
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's cool. That's a cool little thing.
I like that too.
That's a good gif, whatever I just did right there. Yeah. I guess I have nothing else really to add. I'll give it a 4.
Yep.
I'm gonna say
probably a 5 for people that like that kind of music, but
I'm gonna say 3.
Repetitive.
Yeah.
3 for me. I love the sound effects. I like the execution of the music. I just didn't necessarily care for the tracks.
Yep.
So it is what it is. As far as like mechanics go, typical first-person shooter, like you're running around picking up guns and shooting baddies, but like the key thing to this game, it's called Angerfoot, right? So your foot is like your biggest weapon. That's like your default weapon.
Yeah.
Right. You're kicking down doors. You're kicking crocodiles in the face. You're kicking toilets apart, and you know it's
simple.
Yeah.
With enough creativity to make it really fun.
Yeah. They're pretty generous with ammunition and stuff in this game. Any enemy that you see running around holding a gun is gonna drop a gun when you kill them.
Yep.
So that's cool. Enemies die in one hit.
Yep.
So that's kind of adds to the fast-paced nature of the game because they just can send 1,000,001 people at you, and it's very satisfying to you just kick a door and knock 5 of them down at the same time.
Yup. That's actually the best parts of it, is when you're using the environment against enemies. I would love to see this go further. I would love to see more fleshed out rooms, and even going further into like a city, meeting more characters, using your environment to kick, like kicking more doors or kicking kicking like
We didn't kick enough doors for you?
well, no, I mean, sorry. Kicking other things at enemies and using that. Like, say if you used, say if there was a soccer ball on the ground, you kick it and it ricochets off of 2 or 3 enemies. Like, things like that.
He did kick a radiator at somebody. I didn't even know you could do that. I think it was an accident,
cool.
but it.
Even then, that's a creative use of the mechanic that they're trying to push in this game.
Yeah.
Kick those dookies at people.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was poop in the toilet. So
Yeah,
there's a
say if
point
you got a
for
poop on your
realism.
foot and you fling it at an enemy. Like,
Become monkey.
if it's going to be called anger foot, use more of the foot.
That was overall that was the only kind of stale point for me in this game, is that the environments were pretty much all the same.
Yeah, just
You know,
repeated
we beat
assets and lighting.
We beat the first 3 levels and then went to like a new area, and it was kind of more of the same.
Yep.
Which is fine. Like the maps got more and more complicated as you went, so it was a little more of a maze to navigate. But at the same time, it was like, I don't know, they all sort of
It's like the
looked
experience
same.
stopped at like 6.
Switch it up, make a whole different level, a hotel, and then a whole other level, a hospital.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
again, we only got to the second area, so maybe there's more later on. You all would know better than me because you've seen other people play it. But
Yeah, I don't know how far this actually goes. So I mean, we could be wrong.
that
But
kind of, for me though, that kind of goes the same point I made with the music, is that even if there is variation, it's like we got far enough that I would have liked to have seen it, a little bit of it by now.
yeah,
So this game was made by Robbie Frazier, Luke Walthers, I can't read that from here, and Jason Sutherland of Free Lives. I don't know if that's the company name that they go by or what that is, but it says it was made on a farm as a 70 FPS entry, so I would assume this is some kind of like competition or like game jam type game. You can find it on itch.io. It's pay what you want, so you just essentially do a little donation kind of thing and you can download it. You got it on Windows, OS X, Linux. As far as I'm aware, it's not on console. Like I said, there was no controller support at all for this right now, so don't know how far they're planning on going with this game, but it was just a fun little thing that Josh and Dylan mentioned.
Oh, I hope it goes further.
We decided to try it out tonight, but super fun little game.
Nope.
What would you rate it?
I'd give it a solid 4.
I say if we're doing points, I'd say 4.5, but if not, then 4.
I'm going full, just 4. Just a solid 4.
I'd say 4 too, man. Aside from the couple little gripes I mentioned, I got like the couple times that I played, I got like really into it really fast. So
Yeah.
It's very fun.
definitely something that I could see myself playing to completion.
Go donate some dollars to these guys and kick alligators.
Yeah, this is a
it'll
fun
be
game,
worth
dude.
it.
Kit Grover.
I guess that's it for the night. Thank you all for joining us. This has been Angerfoot on the Treasure Pit. In the Treasure Pit. At the bottom of the Treasure Pit? I don't know. Bye, guys.